Margaret, let's get here. Look, I don't want to begin on a negative note, but I just do think it's unfortunate to hear a phrase from Senator Mullen when he talks about so-called transgender rights. Sinn Féin stand very clearly in support of transgender rights, and I would hope that all...
I'm sure we'll agree on some of them, but not on some of the other things you might prescribe.
I would hope that all parties will stand clearly in support of transgender rights. Just wanted to put that on the record.
Authentic rights, yes, but fuzzy stuff that you come up with...
Senator Gavan, without interruption. Senator
Margaret, let's get here, look. I do want to go on to welcome the leader back and to place on record my thanks to the leader for scheduling the fourth and final stage for our Safe Access Zones bill next Thursday. As I think many of you appreciate, this is very much a cross-party initiative. It has received support and indeed signatures from almost every party and support from every party here present. And it means an awful lot to an awful lot of people. And I just want to place on record my thanks to the leader in relation to that. My current understanding is that the government has promised a bill of their own, but the latest news is there's no timeline as to when that bill may actually appear. So I would again appeal to colleagues from all parties next Thursday to get behind the Together for Safety, Safe Access bill. I'm delighted to see that we now have safe access legislation passed in the North. That's a real step forward. I want to congratulate the Green Party and indeed my own party for making that happen over the last week. We can take a similar step and complete the passage of that bill in the Shannon here next Thursday. And I would appeal to senators from all parties to continue on that cross-party basis and enable that to happen. The second topic I want to raise this morning is just to wish the new chairperson of the Shannon Group, Conal Henry, well. It's been an unfortunate 12 months. We had one appointment that didn't go ahead. We had our colleague, a good colleague, Senator O'Cady, appointed, and unfortunately after 6 months he felt the need to step down. It's really unfortunate because I think he had an awful lot to offer, and I think it'd be good to understand what actually may have happened there to make him feel he had to step away. The fundamental point I want to make this morning, Liska Hillock, is that in this new job he really needs support from the Minister of Transport. We saw the scenes of chaos in Dublin Airport over the last week. Of course, a lot of that is to do with the current crisis and staff shortages. But there's the other issue in relation to this, and hopefully colleagues across the west of Ireland will appreciate this, is that when you have 90% of planes taking off from Dublin, there is always going to be a degree of chaos. Right now, unfortunately, people are being asked to arrive 3.5 hours early in order to get their flights. What we need is a new national airport authority which give an explicit mandate for a new regional balance to support our airports in Shannon, in Cork, and indeed across the west of Ireland. And I'm surprised, to be honest, that the Minister for Transport hasn't grasped that. The Transport Committee gave him an instruction in that regard, an all-party instruction, to look at doing that. And we really need to see that kind of fundamental change. I'm going to take a few more seconds because of the interruptions, Mr. Hillock, if you don't mind. Because ultimately, we're not going to see the sort of fundamental change we need to secure our airports unless we see that regional balance being incorporated into government policy at the highest levels. And I'm calling on a debate on that subject and calling on the Minister for Transport to come in and talk to us about it. Go on, Margaret.